Alright, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be hitting chest. Now, for the last couple of weeks, last 3 weeks I think it has been, I've made some fairly good gains in chest, and in fairness, in all the workouts I've made some fairly good gains. But last night, I was up early this morning, and I'm kind of on a bit of a time crunch today, so I'm expecting those gains that it's not sustainable. The level, the way I had been making gains isn't sustainable long term, so I'm fully expecting to hit sort of plateaus over the next few weeks. And then obviously, because I was up early this morning, I'm having to reduce the amount of rest between sets here in today's workout. I'm fully expecting that plateau to hit quite hard, but I'll see where I can make it intense where I can. Like I says, I'm going to be taking less rest between sets just because I need to try and make the workout go a little bit faster today. So that in itself is going to increase the intensity somewhat. It'll mean that I'll be getting closer to failure with fewer reps, which can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. It's good to get close to failure, it keeps the workout nice and short. It's a bad thing in terms of you're essentially doing less volume because you're doing fewer reps, which isn't altogether ideal. But we'll see how it goes anyway. Again, the idea, the point, or not the point, the idea going into most of these workouts in this mesocycle has been to, where I can, use lengthened partials to finish, nearly to take the sets beyond failure. So that's what we're going to do again here today. We'll start off with some flat dumbbell press, and then move on to incline dumbbell press, and then finish off with some flies, some of the paused flies. Again, the first set of the flat press, maybe the first two sets, I'll not take the failure. I'll take sort of close enough to failure, but essentially they're warm-up sets. I don't really want to be pushing too hard in those. And on top of that, my shoulders, actually my left shoulder, starting to get a bit of an angle on it too. So at some stage, probably, I don't know if I'll do it this week or next week, but at some stage, I see how I feel whenever I'm doing the flat dumbbell press this week. But at some stage, I think I'm going to drop the incline angle on the bench back down to the 15 degrees for a few weeks, just to see if I can't iron that niggle out. That's if it continues to irritate me in any way. But yeah, I noticed, what was I doing? I was doing something the other day, and I noticed that my left shoulder was starting to get a wee bit sort of irritated, shall we say, which isn't ideal. Anyway, let's get to it.
Do you think I'm crazy? I've done
that's going to do it for chest. I'm not too disappointed with how the workout went today. In fairness, it was more of a maintenance week than anything. Definitely struggled in the flat dumbbell press with the shoulders. My shoulders felt very. I know it took a long time for them to warm up and to get into a bit of a groove. I did end up going with a 30-degree incline on the incline dumbbell press, but I'm definitely, I think I'm going to maybe next week or the week after just drop that back down to the 15-degree angle. It'll depend in the next few days. It'll depend just on how sore how sort of irritated my shoulder joints are feeling. Actually, shoulder day will be a good indicator of that whenever I'm doing the lateral raises. I think it was the lateral raises I was doing the other day whenever I realised that, you know, the left shoulder was giving me a bit of jip. We'll see how that goes anyway. Like I says, I'll definitely consider dropping that incline down, I think, in the next few weeks. But yeah, it was more of a maintenance week. It was good though. Every set was, like, apart from the warm-up, the first warm-up set, I basically took every set to failure and finished off with lengthened partials, which was the goal. And it'll remain to be seen just in the next couple of days how sore my chest has been. What I have sort of in the last, since I've started doing the pause flies every week, my chest has been absolutely fried for days and days, like for a good 4 days, 5 days after it. I'm still really sore. So it'll remain to be seen if I can continue to get that sort of delayed onset muscle soreness, even though today was just essentially just a maintenance day. If I continue to get that muscle soreness, it's a good indicator that I'm hitting the muscle and something good's happening. Whether or not the weight's moving in the right direction or not, or I'm adding reps or not in. But so yeah, all in all, it felt like it was a pretty good workout. My chest feels stiff and tight, and I feel a pretty good pump in the chest. Which normally my chest is one area I don't get a huge pump in, but I do feel a good. In fairness, since it's those pause flies, I can't overstate this enough. Those pause flies really are, they're chef's kiss. They really are good. For myself anyway, like I said, historically speaking, I've never really got a good pump in my chest, or felt my chest particularly sore in the days after. You know, it'd be sore for, you know, maybe 2 days after a chest workout. But since I've started doing those pause flies, it's been a step change. It's been like whenever I train back, say, when I train back, my back is sore for a full 5 to 7 days after I've trained back. My back will be sore to the point where, like, I can feel my back today. Tomorrow was back day for me. I can still feel my back sore from last week's workout. I'm starting to get that same feeling from chest since I added in those pause flies. So they're really working well for me, and I can't speak highly enough of them. So yeah, I'm really gassed with the pump that I've managed to get in the chest the last few workouts. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. If you've enjoyed the video, feed the anabolic algorithm with a comment, shares, likes and subscribes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.